What is going on, guys? It's Bruin Steel here, and welcome back to another WWE broadcast. I'm your host, Bruin Steel, and today I am recapping the Friday Night Smackdown that took place on July 12th, 2024. And I apologize for the late video. If you guys don't know, me and Canadian Yorker are out of town, so as you can see, I'm in a whole different area but due to private reasons or whatever, I'm not gonna really describe where I'm at. Let's just say Canadian Yorker cannot make it, but he's actually in the same building as me. He's actually upstairs. So he's just a little tired because we had so much fun doing some activities yesterday, so he's warmed out. But he will join me this week when we do the Monday Night Raw broadcast, which is Tuesday. We're gonna be staying at an Airbnb. Oh my God, I sound like a zombie, so I apologize. But anyways, Friday Night Smackdown took place in Rochester, Massachusetts. It's the road to SummerSlam. There's some matches that excuse me. Oh my God, I can't even talk. It's the morning. It's fucking 9:30 in the morning. But there are some, matches that were announced for SummerSlam. I love SummerSlam. I can't wait for SummerSlam. But let's get started with this recap. I hope you guys enjoying your day. So, but let's get started. So, to start off the show, we have Tiffany time. Tiffy time. As you can see, I'm wearing my shirt. Tiffany Stratton makes her entrance as Miss Money in the Bank. I swear to God, Tiffany needs to, like, literally, like, she needs to not be the first female superstar to fail a cash in. That's just horrible. She basically talks about becoming the youngest Miss Money in the Bank in WWE history. Well deserved. Let's go. It's Tiffy time. And she said that she was the real star of the show, but Trish Stratus isn't here to ruin her moment. But then she gets interrupted. She gets interrupted by Bayley. Um, and Bayley said that she wants to congratulate Tiffany Stratton on a huge victory and says that she knows what it takes. She's impressed. But Tiffany Stratton said that Bayley said that Tiffany is going to become the first ever woman to fail cash in. Hopefully that's not true. Hopefully that's not true until both women gets interrupted by Nia Jax. So Nia Jax making threats to Bayley saying that, what is Bayley doing out there making threats? Even though she has a match against Nia Jax in 3 weeks at SummerSlam, Nia Jax said she'll be winning the title. Bayley said she isn't the NXT hugger. It is in 2017, and Bayley said she's gonna embarrass Nia Jax at SummerSlam. And she said that what if Nia doesn't win? She said that what if Nia does win and is Tiffany gonna cash in? But then and then Bayley and Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton got into a brawl, and then Mi Chan got involved with the candlestick. So Mi Chan and Nia Jax kind of having a feud. Like I think everyone on the roster hates Nia Jax. But that was an intense brawl to start off Friday Night SmackDown. But it's becoming an interesting storyline, to be honest. To see, what happens if Bayley wins? Is Tiffany gonna successfully cash in on Bayley? If Nia Jax wins, is Tiffany gonna betray Nia, or it could be Nia Jax betraying Tiffany? Like Tiffany is due for a babyface. If you guys don't know, Tiffany Stratton, excuse me, Tiffany Stratton has never been a babyface in her WWE career. She's always been a heel. So we can probably seeing her becoming a face for the first time in her career. So it's going to be interesting to see. But let's get started with the first match of the Friday Night SmackDown, which is Mi Young versus Nia Jax 101. So this was an okay of a match, but obviously Mi Chen is no match for Nia Jax. Um, Nia Jax just keeps ramming her in the corner with a guillotine choke applied. Um, Look, Mi Chan kind of put up a fight, drop kick, cannonball senton, and then Tiffany Stratton tries to get involved, but Bayley takes her out. Mia with the near fall kicks to the midsection. Nia Jax cuts her off. Nia Jax was able to hit the Bonzi drop on Michan. Nia Jax defeats Michan by pinfall. I kind of expected this. I'm not surprised. Um, and there's Tiffany Stratton being a bad girl. Honestly, my girl being a bad girl, guys. That's what it is. Um, Post match, Bayley tried to attack both of them, but the heels are in control. There was actually a slight possibility that Tiffany was looking to cash in the briefcase. But then Nia Jax grew up and said that Tiffany acted like she wasn't doing anything. So that's funny. Um, so moving on to the next match, we got Andrade. No, excuse me, not Andrade. Where did Andrade come? Sorry, guys. We got Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin versus Legado del Fantasma and Garza and Alberto Carrillo, part of the Legado del Fantasma. It was a great match. The Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin. Honestly, despite their struggles, they worked really well as a team. But at the end, it was just Santos Escobar running the interference. Like, what can you do if Santos Escobar, that douchebag, runs the interference with a cheap shot? Um, Ligano del Fantasma takes advantage with a wing clipper by Angela Garza on Apollo Crews to win the match. Ligano del Fantasma defeats Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin by pinfall. And it was a great match, but I'm just sick of like Gano Del Phasma running interference. It's annoying. Like these guys need to get their ass kicked, like literally. Um, Moving on to the next segment, we got Chelsea Green, blah, and Pimper Nivens. They are in front of Nick Aldis, and Pretty Deadly confronts them, and then LA Knight leaves. Leaves the office, gets comfort. So Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. Orton said there's a pretty chance Cody's gonna find him in the middle of the ring with a bunch of Samoans and knows he doesn't want to be out there. Randy Orton is turning heel at some point. Um, it's definitely not gonna happen at SummerSlam because I think it's like, they're already doing Solo versus Cody. I think after if once Cody's done with the Bloodline, because I think Cody's gonna beat Solo. By the way, that match for SummerSlam is official. I think Solo's gonna lose, and then Roman Reigns come back and confronts him about all the shit he has done. That leads for Cody to find a new challenger, which will probably be Randy Orton turning on him. They could be setting Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes for Bash at Berlin or whatever. I don't know. But talking about the next segment, we got a quick one. LA Knight making his entrance, and he actually got a contract from Nick Aldis for the United States Championship. He's got Nick Aldis' signature. You've got, LA Knight's signature, but LA Knight said he wants Logan Paul's signature. He said he's going to do as much as he can to force Logan Paul to get that signature. So we'll see if Logan Paul comes through. Hopefully, maybe we're gonna get Logan Paul versus LA Knight at SummerSlam. So me and Canadian Yorker are gonna do our you know SummerSlam predictions. I can't wait to do that. Um, but moving on to the next match, we got Blair Davenport, where have you been? Versus Naomi. So obviously there's some feuding going on between Blair Davenport and Naomi. It was a great match. Shout out to Blair. I don't know what SmackDown's been doing with the new superstars that got caught up. I mean, look, Lyra Vicaria is doing so much stuff right now on Raw, and then Blair Davenport's not doing too much. And Kiana James is on Raw, but she hasn't done shit either. But in this match, Naomi had probably Look, I talked about Naomi getting buried since she returned. People are like, "Oh, the Sasha Banks is lucky, just as smart not to come back," because Naomi's been just losing matches left and right. But this was a great match. But Naomi actually gets the win here with a kettle clutch. Naomi getting a win over Blair Davenport. How many times have we seen Naomi get a win? Like I haven't really seen her get a push or get a win. So it's great to see Naomi getting a win in this one. Blair Davenport, I think the momentum, I think in the future, I think Naomi and Blair are gonna have some nice feuds. Blair pretending to congratulate Naomi just to blindside behind her back. So that's just that. So yeah, all right, so moving on to the next match, we got a rematch from last week. We got DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa defending their WWE championships, their tag team championships against 8 Town Down Under, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, who both had issues. Obviously, the story is unfolding. Johnny Gargano is telling Austin Theory that Grayson Waller is using him. I kind of expected an Austin Theory turn last week. But I'm looking at this rematch, like, there could be a possibility, maybe a possible chance that Austin Theory could turn face right here. DIY, if you guys don't know, they won the WWE Smackdown championships, tag team championship last week. So rematch, it was a great match. I mean, the Austin Theory and Grayson Waller put up a good fight, but then they Austin and Waller, they tried to do their meet in the middle. They tried to do DIY's finisher move, but that backfired. Schoolboy for two. Um, Grayson Waller Grayson Waller accidentally takes Austin Theory out once again. That's 2 weeks in a row, folks. 2 weeks in a row, folks. So something's definitely gonna happen. Maybe a breakup. DIY was to meet in the middle on Grayson Waller to retain the WWE Tag Team Championships. It was expecting. I knew DIY was gonna retain, but after the match, Jacob Fatu. Oh my God, what is this guy's body made of? Like Jacob Fatu, man. Jacob Fatu runs in and beats down Gargano. He takes out everyone, and if you guys didn't hear Solo in this show, Solo literally said, "Oh, we're gonna take all the gold." So expect the Bloodline to go after DIY for those tag team championships. Um, the assault continues. Jacob Fatu hammers with a moonsault, and oh my God, Jacob Fatu is that huge and he's that athletic. Like what is going on? But finish up the show. The rest of the bloodline goes to the ring. Solo Sokola, Solo's asking the crowd to acknowledge him, pulling a Roman. He said, what happens when you don't acknowledge him? Big Jim Uso gone, Paul Heyman gone, and Roman Reigns. We don't deserve him. We got Solo now. And Solo said if Roman comes back, he's gonna acknowledge. He wants Roman to acknowledge him as the tribal chief. But then tonight it's all about Cody Rhodes. It's Cody Rhodes' turn to acknowledge. Cody Rhodes said that he heard everything Solo has to say, and they want the same thing. Cody accepted Solo's challenge for a title match at SummerSlam, but Cody said if it were really up to him, he he wouldn't be waiting until SummerSlam, saying that he wants to fight right now, right near in the ring. So a brawl breaks out, but then the damn number games overwhelmed him. But Randy Orton makes the save. But the number games just literally wasn't working for Randy and Cody. Cody got tied up on the rope, the bloodline, forcing to watch the bloodline beat up his friend Randy Orton, getting two steel step shots to the gut. Cody Rhodes with the skull splash to the by Jacob Fatu. And on top of the two steel step shots, Randy Orton literally got like I think it's like three super kicks to the face and then triple powerbomb to the announce table. So it's basically announce table. So and then finishing up Cody with a Samoan spike. The bloodline stand tall. So oh my God, Cody Rhodes is like he needs help, but I just feel like I feel like he's still gonna retain, even though because like I said before, that's just that. But all right, so that will do it for the SmackDown. That's literally the SmackDown for you. In terms of grading, I give this A minus. I think it was A minus, and A minus is fine basically. So A minus, what a show. But that would do it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Bruin Steele. Check out my friend Canadian Yorker's YouTube channel, which will be in the link of the description. Check out our WWE Wrestling Bros channel. Link will also be in the description. But like I said, I apologize for the late video. I'm out of town with Canadian Yorker. We won't be home. We won't be heading home back in New York until Thursday. So, well, technically we're in. Well, technically we are in New York, so we're gonna be in New Jersey for a couple nights, actually. So, but expect a blog. I don't want to talk too much since it was wrestling, but that would do it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Bruin Steel. Take it easy. See you guys later.